What makes this challenge so difficult is this sauce. Sushi chefs have to wear special heavy-duty gloves to protect their skin because anytime this sauce touches them, it can burn them for up to 12 hours. Even though just 1 in 7 dogs actually becomes a guide dog, people like Maddie are still willing to go through the year of training it takes so that one person might become more independent. Trampoline park owners say jumping isn't as dangerous as it seems. In fact, you're more likely to be injured driving here than jumping on a trampoline. Stolen products at the top of the list include replacement razor blades, electric toothbrushes, and number 1, filet mignon.
Alexis, how did they do going head-to-head?
For the first time, Barack Obama and Mitt Romney met on the same stage with the same audience, fielding the same questions, but their answers highlighted their differences.
I knew going into it, like, people were just like, oh yeah, some people get hurt sometimes, and I didn't really think anything of it.
But now Kelsey says it's hard to ignore the titanium rod in her leg, all because she jumped a little too high 2 months ago. Kelsey is one of dozens of people in Utah recovering from life-altering injuries from trampoline parks. The popularity of these trampoline-filled warehouses is on the rise, but what goes up must come down. And doctors say those few moments in the air aren't worth it.
That's simply a matter of physics. You know, you go 25 or 30 feet in the air on a trampoline, you got to come down, and your legs sometimes can't support that sort of pressure.
Phillips says he's seen more than 60 life-altering injuries from trampoline parks in the last 18 months. But managers of these parks say the majority of people walk out of gyms uninjured. Trampoline park owners say jumping isn't as dangerous as it seems. In fact, you're more likely to be injured driving here than jumping on a trampoline. Even though jumping has its risks, managers say some people have seen benefits that outweigh them.
Kids can be active and they don't even know it. They're working out and they don't even know they're getting a workout. We've had people come here that have lost a ton of weight just playing here.
Because trampoline parks are springing up into a new industry, the government doesn't regulate their safety yet. So gyms create their own rules. Even though some say it can be dangerous, gym owners say they're not forcing anyone to jump here. In Provo, Alexis Flake, 11 News.
As soon as I put it in my mouth, I kind of thought, oh no, it's begun.
And once you start, there's no going back. College student Wesley Eames says he came to Kobe Sushi for one thing, the Hellfire Challenge.
We are all so proud of you.
I'm an advocate for spice in just about everything, but I've never had anything this spicy. This is insane.
Sushi chef Alex Chang says his challenge rolls up the spiciest sushi in the world. And if you want your face on this wall, you've got to sign a waiver and put your health in his nimble hands.
So far, during the 4 years, we get about 5,600 people did a challenge, and about 230 people passed the challenge. That's about 4%.
Facing the challenge means eating sushi rolls that increase in spice until most people can't stand the heat.
Evil always have an angel face.
Chef Chang's spice scale ranges from levels 4 to 10, and no one has made it past his level 8. What makes this challenge so difficult is this sauce. Sushi chefs have to wear special heavy-duty gloves to protect their skin because anytime this sauce touches them, it can burn them for up to 12 hours. That secret weapon is a combination of the hottest peppers on the planet, and so far it's sent nearly 30 people to the hospital. Eames is determined to come out on top, or at least on the wall. But after 20 minutes of burning, sweating, and just plain pain, he taps out before level 8, swallowing enough of level 7 to get his picture posted.
I am crying, I was crying, and probably will continue to cry.
And those tears come from pain and joy.
You're a good man.
Eames says he's not giving up, but level 8 will have to wait until after he recovers. In Salt Lake City, Alexis Flake, 11 News.
So proud of you, baby. It's a really big responsibility. It's like having a kid.
But most kids aren't this quiet, this furry, or this well-behaved. Meet Onessa. Most people can instantly see that she's not your typical dog. And for those who can't see, that's why Onessa is training to be a guide dog for the blind.
They're with you 24/7, even more than a pet, so they really become your like sister.
Maddie Hall got involved in guide dog training 4 years ago when her mom thought the family needed a service project.
I think it's brought unity to our family. It's something that we work on together. I think that we've all learned patience a lot, patience with each other, patience with the puppies.
But today is bittersweet. After a year of learning basic commands,
Nessa, come.
It's time for Onessa to leave the trainer she loves for a new owner who needs her.
I love you. This is the worst part of puppy racing this day. Today is the worst part. But, you know, there's 364 other really good days, so it's okay. It's okay.
Onessa's next stop is a training campus in Oregon, where she'll have 6 months to prove herself and show that she's ready to be a human's eyes and ears. Even though just 1 in 7 dogs actually becomes a guide dog, people like Maddie are still willing to go through the year of training it takes so that one person might become more independent. Someone like Clyde Sullivan of Provo, who lost his eyesight 30 years ago.
When I became blind, I decided that I needed to have help in being not just settling into a tired little puddle.
And even at 90 years old, Clyde is completely independent, as long as Hudson's by his side. Their relationship is simple. Clyde tells him where he wants to go, and Hudson takes him there. But Clyde says he can never repay the puppy trainers like Maddie, who prepare these dogs, trainers who give a 90-year-old man his independence and dignity.
I will cry. I think that's the hardest task to give up. You know, a dog that they have cherished and taught.
That's how things go in the world of guide dog training, from puppy to working dog and treasured companion. In Provo, Alexis Flake, 11 News.